right, family, man. Welcome back to the Half Baked Podcast. Your favorite Cuzzin Dre, of course, in this thing, man, rocking out, man, with one of the ones from LA, blowing up on the scene right now, man. ASM, the Bobster. Now, you already know I got a lot of questions for you, young homie, man. First off,
Sure.
ASM, let's jump right into it, man. I ain't gonna hold no punches with you. All Slavs murdered. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Tell me about look. I do my research. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't holding no punches on this. Yeah, I don't look shit up. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you tell the people. You know what I'm saying? Of course. So before we get into the ASM, you know what I'm saying? Tell me about where you from, you know what I'm saying? Then we get into how you got into gang banging and all that. Just tell me about LA, man, where you grew up at, what you banging, all that.
Well, I'm from LA. I'm from South Central. Originally, like I grew up, my dad on the east side, my dad from the low bottoms, he from Forte. So, I grew up with my dad and everything. Then he went to prison. After he went to prison, it was like I was everywhere on crib. My mom was moving everywhere. I was like, what? I was Hawthorne, the Hundreds. I was living everywhere at that time. So on crib, I didn't really get established and shit like that. So I was like 12 and shit like that. That's when I say my mama made a nigga move to Georgia because I was gangbanging. I'm sad.
Like she made you move all the way where you was at in Atlanta or something?
Yeah, that shit was horrible, my nigga. I hated that shit.
Why? They gang bang out there too, though, don't they? I mean, they got
But
subsets or
that
whatever
shit
from LA.
way different though. That shit way, 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 way different than LA. Like they whole politics, the way they shit set up was just odd. I only lasted 3 years. I went out there when I was 12.
Yeah.
And I turned 15, I was gone. Hopped on a flight myself, came back to LA. My mama.
Tell me about your experience down there in Atlanta. So I assume like you say you started gang banging at what, like 15, I think I see, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you got in some trouble or whatnot. It sounded like you got like a Will Smith story. Got one little fight and my mom got scared.
I'm dead. Facts. It's crazy because I didn't get difference between that. I didn't get packed out. She got scared. She got scared because I beat a nigga ass in school. I got expelled on crib. And she was like, "Yeah, you gotta go." She like, "Yeah, you doing too much." Took
a nigga for your life type stuff or whatnot.
Yeah, like she don't want her son going on the same road her dad. My dad did. My dad got life type of shit. So she's like, "I don't want you to be a gangbanger and go to jail like your dad."
Gotcha. And then you still end up gangbanging though.
Cold part about the situation. That shit crazy. Yeah,
tell me about it. Let's talk, man. Let's talk.
What's up? So, me getting put on the hood, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, me getting put on the hood, it wasn't like I was like always playing that shit on Crip. I was a football player. I ain't gonna lie, I was playing football. Then I started fucking with this nigga. He ain't from the set no more, but he used to be from the set, nigga named Trevor. He used to be from the hood. That was my boy. Like, I started fucking with Cuz. That was my boy type of shit. So I'm messing with Cuz, whatever. Nigga, I ended up getting my ass whooped by these niggas at the South Bay Galleria. I got packed out, right? I ended up getting packed out because I'm on live with him and this nigga from 6-0, my boy from 6-0, whatever. We on live, whatever. So I go to the mall. Like the next day I'm in the mall, whatever. Some nigga from like IF see me like, oh, that's the nigga from Whoopie Wolf. They packed me out. And I didn't gangbang or nothing at the time. And that's when at that point, I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I hate them niggas. I hate them niggas. I'm from 30s. Fuck it. Man, it took me a cool man to get put on. My family was not playing that shit. My uncles and shit, that's from 30s, and my cousins, they're like, fuck no, you're not getting put on. Fuck no. No. And one day I did that shit behind their back. You can't put me off.
Yeah, you in there. That's crazy. And that what I want to ask you about that because ASM, like the all Slav murder, that's a shot at like the Bloods, correct?
Yep. That came about because like the hood been NSA. NSA mean no slums allowed. Everybody know that on God. So, but it's like on some shit that came about in camp because like I used to just say that shit. I don't know why I used to say that shit all the time. Like ASM, I used to just say that shit. And so I'm like, fuck it. I'm ASM for real. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna say that's my name, ASM the Bop. So I just started saying that shit all the time. Then that shit really started like, coming like about like, oh, AS and the Bob, AS and the Bob. Like, you know what I mean? And then when the rap shit came about, it was on some shit like, all right, now nigga gotta like, switch this shit up because I don't want no RICO. So that's where the all silent members came
we
about.
talking about it for sure, because you already know, man. We might well jump into that right there. Young
Yeah,
Thug and Gunna just got hit with a RICO, and I want to
that's
know,
that's what the all solid members. That's why see, look,
okay.
back then, yeah, ASM, they know the meaning for it. Yeah, that was on that shit back then. Now ASM is a rap entertainment group. It's not a game. We don't need no RICOs. We don't need none of that.
But hold on, because that's what Young Thug and them saying too about YSL. That man, YSL is an LLC. It's an entertainment company. You know what I'm saying? But the prosecutor out there saying like, yeah, but we can still use your lyrics from songs. And I done heard a few of your songs. You in there, boy. You know how to do sign language. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all serious with it. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So they basically saying that they can use that still against you. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. So you being I guess controversial gang banging rapper, are you more like after seeing Young Thug and Gunna get hit with a RICO? Are you more cautious the content you might put out, or the lyrics you might say, or you know what I'm saying? Because to be a rapper, I feel like you got to damn near tell on yourself, because you got to talk the shit that you done been through or that you done seen, or you know what I mean?
That's the cold part. Look, but the thing is, you gotta you can't just go off the wall with that shit and just say no off the wall. You gotta limit what you're saying. You say some crazy shit, don't say no like super subliminal shit that's gonna super like put cut dead bang on. Nah, like that's where people be fucking up. Like me, I never like if something really happened, like I would never like really speak of it in a song ever on my mama. Like let's say like I died in like a whole nother hood. I would never bring that hood up in the song. I would bring up a hood far from there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to have, I'm not going to make it to where there's no type of connections to me whatsoever. I might pop my shit, but on crib, I never fully like incriminated myself on those songs. That's the thing. And that's another thing by my homies that we rapping too. I tell like incrimination shit, we're not doing that. The arguing, that's nothing I don't do on Instagram. I'm not arguing with nobody. I don't know why lately. These like, LA underground rappers and shit keep trying to beef with me, bro. And like, like weird shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like text your page on some weirdo shit. Like, oh, you trash. Like, well, I'm supposed to text you back and be like, you trash too. Like, what you want to argue? Like that shit just be, you know what I mean? Like that whole little shit is crazy. How like it's like this, like I don't know how to put like the stigmatism and shit, like how people can try to like flip shit and make it like better on their side, but in the whole time you didn't even mean it in that type of way. You know what I mean? Like Nick say some shit, like Nick could be in the booth, like say some shit, awesome, like funny shit, or say some shit on like some off the dome shit, like whoop the whoop, now I cut dead, and then that shit actually happened in real life.
Now
and then that shit happened in real life. It's like now the police is we can pin this and this, like, but it's like, I said that way before that even happened, type shit. And that's just the way, like, they just like, you gotta watch your say, because the police can flip that shit up. And when LA shit happens so much, it's like, saying you gotta really watch what you say, because these die left and right every day, back to back. So you might say some shit in your song, and later on that day, the exact same thing happened to somebody that you just said in your song, just happened to be your enemy. They're gonna try to pin that shit on you.
For surely. I can only imagine like the people that wouldn't like your music would have to be like your ops or whatever on the, like the other side, right? Like
haters.
Got you. So tell me about. Go ahead,
No, that was my thing. Like if we ops, and we beef, fuck are you texting me for? Talking about my music trash. Like, what do you want to do? Argue? What the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? Like, that's kid. I feel like that's kid shit, like little boy shit. What are you texting somebody that you're supposed to be beefing with for? And what are we sitting here having a conversation? What are we sitting here? What are we texting each other to tell each other what we're gonna do to each other when we see each other? Like, that's police shit. All facts. That's police shit. The texting and all that. They need to stop doing all that. And the Instagram, like the arguing on live, that's weird. That's the weirdest shit. People keep trying to like, I'll be on live and like enemies get on my live and request me on live. I'm not finna do that, bro. I don't want to do no rap beef for nobody, nothing. I'm just in my own lane. I'm gonna take that motherfucker and run with it.
What made you want to join the gang? Was it getting jumped at the mall or did you always like have this like hatred towards Bloods, or like did they like do something to you, or was it inherited?
Cody's thing ever, right? It's the Cody shit.
Yeah.
My mama whole side is Bloods. My mama whole side of the family is Bloods. It's no Crips. And my whole dad's side, all Crips, no Bloods. But like since a kid, I don't know why I always wanted to be a Crip. Cause I looked at my dad, like, you know when we like
you look up to your dad.
And so dad, like, nigga, that's Pops. Yeah. Nigga, like, nigga, yeah. I want to be like Pops, nigga. So I'm with my mama all the time. My mama Blood, and I'm Crip. I'm thinking I'm a Crip my whole life. I want to be a Crip. I want to be a Crip. So like, it was always, in the back of my mind, because my father, I don't like Bloods. I'm a Crip. I don't like Bloods. It's a kid. So when they packed me out the mall that day, when I was just a football player, nigga, that shit really like, that's what switched it. That's what really like, y'all hate Bloods. Like, fuck the niggas. Cause like y'all packed me out over a live, nigga. And I wasn't even on live saying no crazy shit. I was just on live like, with the nigga. And I packed me fast, and I'm like, all right, bet. Like, it is what it is. We'll get it rolling. And then what really, 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 really made me like fully hop off the porch was when I went to jail for a bullshit-ass gun case. And I did like 3 months. I get out on house arrest, whatever. I go to my football game. Me at the football game, whatever. I had like 2 scouts. It was 2 scouts up there, like from Nevada and San Diego. They up there, whatever. They come up to me after the shit. I ball out that game. They come up to me like, "You did good." Like, I was a quarterback in the strong safety.
Yeah.
Oh God, so they like, what she say? She like the nigga like, "Oh yeah, you good. Like I like how you play, woo." He like, "But this not the image we want at our university." Nigga, he pointed at my ankle monitor I had on. Nigga, I tied it with ankle tape though. I had like a whole bunch of ankle tape around it at first, but like in the midst of the game, all the tape came off that motherfucker. So when the tape came off that motherfucker, it blew it, type shit, And that's when the nigga was like, "Yeah, that's the image." And that day right there, I stopped going to school. I did not go back to school after that day. I stopped going to football practice. I stopped going to school. I stopped doing all that shit. All that shit was over. And then that's when my PO, nigga, my PO sent me back to Georgia again. Coming on the run. So he like, you gotta go to Georgia. He like, you gotta go to Georgia until you 18, right? With your mom. So boom, I go out. I leave LA Christmas Day, December 25th is when I go to Georgia. I came back March what? I say like March 3rd, March 1st, beginning of March. Nigga, I was out of here because I couldn't miss the hood day. I was like, I can't miss the hood day. I can't miss the hood day. I swear to God, I had my lady homegirl buy me a flight. I'm only, 16, 17 at the time. I hop on the flight with nothing. I had no clothes. Nigga, I left everything at the house. Yeah. All I took was my school ID. I took my school ID and my phone, my phone was off too. That was a cold part. I just had a screenshot of my boarding pass. I went to the little kiosk, got on that plane. I came out, went to LA with nothing. On the set, I just knew I couldn't stay in Georgia no more. On West Side.
And that's when you ended up not going back to Georgia no more?
Never went back. Said, fuck that. That was my mom was like, when it was funny as fuck, right? When I landed in Georgia, my mama called me like, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm in LA." I got to be in school, right? I supposed to be in school. She like, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm in LA." So, "Are you where?" I said, "I'm in LA." She like, "What?" She video called me. She said, "I'm in LA." She said, "All right." She like, "This what you want to do?" "All right, do you?" And she hung up. And that point on, bad. Jail. That's all that wrote.
How many times you been in jail and for what charges?
First time going to jail. I went to jail altogether like 5 times. First time going to jail when I was 16. I went down for a gun case. I did like 2-3 months. I got out for like literally like a week, 2 weeks. Went right back again for another gun case. I did like another 2 months. Boom, I get out. That's when I go with my mama. to Georgia for them little 2 months. I come back, boom, go right back to jail for like a bullshit gun case. Then I get out for that. They let me out from that, go right back down for a high-speed chase. It was a high-speed chase with a gun in the car. I did 10 months. I did 10 months of that. They made me stay in jail all the way until I was 18 years old. They said I had to stay in jail until I was 18. So I stayed in jail until I was 18. Then I got out of jail like November 6th, 3 days for my 18th birthday. I got out November 6th. My dumb ass went right back to jail January 8th, 2 months later after that. And that's when I just did 14 months in the county for these bullshit attempted murder charges.
Gotcha. Now, what's like, I can only imagine what life is like for somebody with a big ass ASM on their face in jail. I know you got to be in there fighting damn near every day. Unless, I mean, you probably in the pile with a bunch of more Crips or whatnot. Tell me about life in jail for you. What's your experience like? Because it's different for everybody. You feel me?
Look, it's different for everybody. If you LA County Jail is just like if you're a bitch, if you're a buster, if you're a mark, then you know you ain't gonna get no action. But if you really in there on your shit, like you in there gang banging, I was in there, I was fresh 18 and shit like that. So I'm banged out, like fresh 18, like it's credit. Like, I'm with everything. So when you like type of shit. So I ran into a lot of shit. I got ran hella time. That's when you get ran is when like that's when let's say.
Please clarify that. I don't want nobody saying like he got ran. What the hell?
Yeah,
please explain that.
I don't want no sex play. Look, ran is when like if you go in the cell and it's like, let's say it's 5 of my enemies in there, I gotta fight all 5 of them, so they all finna run me face. So they all ran me, like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta fight all back to back,
right?
Yeah, you run back to back. You don't get no break. You fight one, and you fight the next, and you fight the next, and you fight the next, and you fight the next. And after that, you gotta do what y'all do. Okay, after we squabble, I'm gonna sit my ass right here. Y'all sit the fuck over there. We don't talk. Okay. But it depends. You got some niggas that get nice. You got some niggas that after y'all squabble, like, oh, what's up, though? Y'all in the dorm with your homie, though. And you chop it up. You got some niggas that don't give a fuck. We just gonna keep getting this bitch rolling. Like, we not done type shit. Like, in jail, depending on who you really like, go to. I done landed with some power trippers. I done landed with some buster niggas. I done landed with some smooth niggas. You got some smooth niggas in there that just be like, yeah, I gangbang, but I ain't even on that. But if y'all want to fight, we can fight, but I'm not on that. I done been in jail with niggas like that. Like, you run into a lot of motherfuckers in jail. Crib, you run into a lot of like gummy bear ass niggas.
Soft niggas.
Soft ass niggas. They
soft niggas.
Acting like they hard. Like, there's a lot of them in there, like from like the outside, the press, they come off aggressive. The press aggressive, all that look aggressive. They work out. Niggas is gummy bears on my mama, nigga. I swear to God. I ain't gonna say no names. Funny story.
That was my next question. I want to know, man, who's some rappers that put out there like they like that ain't out there, you know what I'm saying, from LA? You see you out there. I don't know, I'm in the town.
I know
some, man, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, listen. It's a lot of look, I'm gonna say it just like this. In LA, this is how it look. This is the coldest part about LA. This is how you can find out if a nigga in LA is really in the street. Just ask. All you gotta do is go and ask a random street nigga like, oh, what's up with the nigga with the wrong damn it? Niggas gonna know the street because the thing about LA, the streets talk. LA is not that big. Cause look, everybody think Long Beach and Compton, all that. That's not LA, bro. LA is in South Central, East and West South Central. That's just Los Angeles. Once you get to Inglewood, that's not LA. Hawthorne's not LA. Fucking Compton's not LA. Lakewood, all that's not LA. Long Beach not LA. So LA small as fuck. So word get around fast. So if you do, that's the cool part about LA. That's how people go and jump shit. You do something, once one person know, next person gonna know, and the next person gonna know, and now the whole city know. And once the city know, police for sure know. And now it's just a matter of time to the police put 3 and 3 together and all right, this is our guy. The streets was aligned. And that's why LA just be like, that shit Mick, man. That shit Mick. You got it, man. That shit so Mickey. LA so Mickey. Like, you know how cold LA is? LA be so cold, a motherfucker will bring up a nigga business just for small talk, like on some, you know what I mean? Like, let's say like we're understanding this like a lot of times. Like let's say a nigga got killed, right? But we talking about some bitch or something. A nigga be like, ooh, like, hey, I heard that whoop whoop kill whoop whoop. Like what? You just openly just told us that a nigga killed
that wasn't even a
nigga,
topic of conversation.
That wasn't even a topic. That happens all the time in LA. I swear to God. It happens all the time in LA. But the cold thing about it though, when niggas do it, it don't even be on no
nigga arrested.
It don't even be on no like when niggas be doing that shit, don't be on no, oh, I'm trying. It be on some like, oh, these my boys. I'm, conversating with my niggas. But then everybody don't really be your niggas. A lot of niggas in there, a nigga, you might have 4, 5 of your niggas, cuz, but it's always that one nigga in there that envy a nigga. It's always that one nigga in there that feels type way about a nigga, cuz. So cuz can't wait till something happen, cuz throw you under the bus, backdoor you. You know what I'm saying? That's why certain like, I don't trust niggas on crib. I ain't gonna lie.
So with you up and coming in the rap game, that's a good point right there. How do you decipher, you know what I mean? Like who your ones that's gonna be there for you? Because I mean, it's gonna be some people, bro, that started with you that ain't gonna, you know what I mean? You gonna down there and be like, nah, he ain't cool. He the homie, he still from the set or whatever, but everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, or so far, how have you been able to decipher, like, man, he down for me, bro, or he been like, I ain't really feeling cuz or blood. I don't know how y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you decipher that?
Look, this how I be. Look, like this the coolest thing. I don't. If you ask anybody about me, I just hang out the same people every day. Yeah. And that's the people that got this tatted on them. Whoever got this tatted is my boys, and we all boys because we all have been. Every nigga who got an ASM tatted on them, or I hang out with, the niggas who I done slept on the floor with, slept in cars with, then slept in bandos with, slept on couches with, they been broke with, nigga then split meals with, and, you know what I mean? Been on our last everything and thug it with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like the niggas who I be with, my everyday niggas, is not niggas who I just started hanging with. Just, these are my everyday niggas and been my everyday niggas for years. These been my niggas since we started gangbanging together, 15 years old, 16 years old, thugging, cripping every day on our lonely, you know what I mean? So these niggas, like, yeah, we fight, like, and you know how all my brothers, because I done damn near for all my boys. We all done squabbled, got into it, sat, like, but I know one thing, and that's no doubt in my mind. Like, my boys, I don't got no doubt in my mind on none of my niggas, crib. I know they got me 100% like I got them. I know anything go left, they got my back like I got their back. I know if I'm not there, the nigga talk down on me, I know they gonna go. So I'm gonna do the same. So it's like, once you find people like that, you just stick with them. So, and I learned that. I found my crew. I found my boys. I found my guys. Like, some go left, I know I can go to this crew and something's going to happen. I know if I go to my boys, because you might go to a different crew, say something, it might be a standstill. Everybody with blank faces like, don't get the reaction that you want. Why even go put yourself in that predicament? Now you got the niggas in your business, knowing what your mind on, knowing what you possibly finna go do. That's out. That's why I just stay with my crew, and it's like, I'm not like that, but I'm fake way scared to get out of my crew. Like, I be fake way scared to expand. Like, I'm a cool nigga. Like, I talk to you and all that. But for it's really like intermingling with a nigga and really being with a nigga, I'm scared, cuz like on their game, I'm a real cool nigga, cuz. And if I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you, and I'll fuck with you too hard, cuz. And that's my thing. I don't want to fuck with somebody too hard or too tough. And the nigga like fake try to snake me, you know what I mean? Or a nigga try to, dirtball me or lowball me. That's what's gonna eat me, cause nigga, I'm a gangbanger and all, but I got a real dream hard. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Type shit. But if I don't fuck with you, it's fuck you. And whoever fuck with you, fuck with too. Type shit.
Straight up. That question, as a rapper and a gangbanger, how did Nipsey Hussle influence you? Or, you know what I'm saying? I know he was a Crip, you know what I'm saying, and a rapper from the section as well. So, like, how did did he influence you? Or, talk about it.
If look, this one thing I can say about Nip and his influence. Nip influenced me because he is a nigga from Rolling who made it. I'm from Rolling. I'm from Rolling 30s. He from Rolling 60s. We up the street. Cut and really like, end of the day, look, I'm from LA. So if you're an LA nigga and your family Crips, or you got Crips in your family, bro, y'all know the journey Nip went through on the dead homies. Like, Crip, like you type of shit. Like, I was young. My uncle Larry used to stay right there on Hyde Park and ain't that right there by the store. So Niggas go to that store, you'll see Nip out there passing out CDs on the dead homies, giving out his CDs, selling the CDs. So it's like when he got the influence on, like, he showed a nigga that on Crip, a young nigga can make it. It just matter on how much you want to make it and how far you willing to. It's just a matter of young bitch and young heart on Crip. He did it on the set. Cut came from rolling Crip, he put Roller on the map and he never changed up. That show, and he showed a nigga, that I could be myself, my Cripped out self, my locked out self to the fullest and don't gotta change. That nigga was from rolling Crip to the death. He was 6-0 Crip to the end. I'm gonna be from Dirt Gang Crip to the end. He just showed that you don't gotta change for this label, for this industry. You can still be yourself through everything. Just you gotta learn how to do it the right way. Shit. Like on some business.
Now we gonna get
like,
no 100. Now we gonna get into, you got your hit song that's buzzing out there in LA, the One Bitch Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been buzzing about, but I want to know before I ask you about the song and get into that, you as a rapper, what do you want people to know about you or your journey? Like, what do you want fans to like some rappers just want you to feel that I'm a real one. Some rappers want you to be like, man, just respect my music. Or what do you want from the listeners, from the fans, from the people, from the haters? You know what I mean? What you want?
Look, me, I just want to put this out there. My whole ambition, like I never was just, I want to be a rapper. All this rapping stuff came beginning of this year, like January, is when all this shit really started. Like, I'm a rapper now. That's when it all started. Like, started to really, yeah. But all I want to know, like, cuz I'm happy I made it. So, I'm make music and everything like that. I just want y'all to just, don't people be on some hater shit, like to the haters, cuz I can hate. I don't give a fuck. On Crip, fuck y'all. Nigga, you ain't hating. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Just like that. And I always been told that. My mom, you ain't got no haters, you don't nobody. So, haters, I love y'all. But to my supporters, I love y'all even more. Because I'm making my haters more mad that y'all supporting me every day. I'm saying, and to all my supporters that made me to where I'm at, I love y'all to death because I never expected this. I never even thought this could happen. This was never in the back of my mind, front of my mind. I never in my life thought I'd be signing a record deal, be a rapper, going on tours. I never think any of this. On my mom, this never was in my plans on my kids. And to the people that made it possible for me, I love all y'all. And I'm thankful for everybody. That's all. I'm just happy that y'all are helping show me something different. That's what y'all help me. Y'all help me put me in a different spot of life and show me something different in life. Because if y'all had never helped me with the rap and all that, I might even say y'all helped me, but y'all did help me because y'all listening to my song, helped me get me where I'm at. Without y'all, I'll be in my hood right now. Sad. I'll be in the set right now. I live in my hood, so I'll be in the hood right now on the set. Doing nothing. No motion. I'll probably be trying to go book a nigga or something. Think about some shit.
Hey, straight up, that's real, bro. Tell me about your song, man. What was the process? How did the One Bitch Part 2 come about, man? How did it blow? How did it take off? Like you say, you only been rapping since January. We ain't even hit the summer yet.
Look, it took off because I made the song. I was at the studio one day because we got a studio in our hood. So I was at the studio or whatever. It was a late night, and I was playing Madden with me, Dede, the homie Dirtbang, Free Dirtbang. We and the homie Ontario, we in there playing Madden, whatever. Somebody put the beat on, right? The beat, the One Bitch beat. And I think a bitch texted me or something. I think a bitch texted me and said some freaky shit or some nasty shit. Like she said something. And I said that. And I was like, hi. Like I started laughing, hi, baby, like, yeah, like probably like, like, and then so when I heard the beat, I'm like, hold on, play the beat back. And I just kept saying that shit. Like the whole time the beat was playing, I'm playing Madden though. Cause we was gonna make a song to the beat. That's cause when we heard the beat, we're like, are we gonna make a song to this beat? Fuck it. So I'm playing Madden. I just keep saying that in my head, like, baby, I like the way move type shit. So I'm like, fuck, I'm finna record. I literally recorded the whole song in like 10 minutes, right? So my second verse, I muted it. It was muted at first because somebody else, it was like 2 other people hop on the song. They ended up not getting on because we were so high that night. That ain't fuck that song. I said, all right. But it's funny as fuck, right? We always talking shit about the song that night. Like, man, fuck that bitch ass song. I even said, I said, cuz you can delete that whole song. Fuck that song. Whoa. They're like, nah, I'm just gonna bounce it to your phone. I swear to God, the homie JB, like, I'm just gonna bounce it to your phone. Cause he was clearing us with some computer. He like, what you gonna do with the song I made last night? I said, fuck that song, delete that. He like, nah, like, I'm just gonna send it to you. I'm like, all right, just send it to me. He bounced it, sent it to me, right? So when I go to the house, I listen to cuz. I'm like, man, this song whack. I'm like, man, this shit trash, right? Cause I didn't like it at first on crib. I'm like, man, this shit trash. Cause do gangbang rap, like, drill rap, all that rap. So I'm like, man, I don't like this song. So I called some females, the homegirl Teezy. I remember I called Teezy, my baby mama. I forgot who else I called, but I called some females. I'm like, listen to this song for me. Tell me if y'all like this song. Boom. They all was like, yeah, that song hard as fuck. What do? So I just post cuz SoundCloud, right? Then finally I dropped, like, that's what I'm saying, January 12th, I dropped like a mixtape on DistroKid. I dropped my mixtape on DistroKid. What happened, nigga? That's really when the song started going crazy. SoundCloud didn't do shit. DistroKid, when I dropped that shit on DistroKid and it hit Apple Music, that shit went stupid, nigga. That one bitch song went from like 1,000 views, 10,000 to 50,000 to 100, and that shit started going crazy on my mama.
You got a million right now. Only don't you got like 1.5, I think.
Yeah, I think it's like 1.5. Oh, on iTunes it's like 2 mil now.
I was talking about on YouTube. I think I seen it on YouTube what I was looking at. It was like 1.5.
Yeah, YouTube like 1.5 or something like that.
What artists you trying to work with out there in LA? Who are artists if you want to work with, like, from your section or the whole West Coast? Let's extend it up to the Bay and all the top two.
So, I be working with my boy, Archie the Chili Man, that's my dog. He hard, he up and coming artist out of Moreno Valley. Then, I just made a song with my boy Kato, Kato from up here. It's like
Kato from West Oakland, Acorn, for sure. For sure.
From Acorn, yeah, we just hopped in the booth, made some shit last night. But it's me, I've been on, it's a cold part about the situation with me. I be on some, like, fuck all that. Like, I don't really want no major, like, feature. I'll be on some, I just want to blow up my boys. I'd rather turn out a major feature and go to the studio and make a hit song with one of my boys. You know what I mean? Go make a hit song with one of my guys, or one of my real, like, oh, that's my people. Cause, like, I'd rather sit here and make a song with you where I know it's genuine from the heart, good vibes and all, than rather I'm in the studio making a song with a guy I don't even know, but I just know he famous.
Like it's a cosign or something. Yeah,
like, I'm cool, but I don't need no cosign. I'd rather blow up by myself, genuinely and authentically with me and my boys, instead of, trying to ride another nigga cosign type shit, ride another nigga way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm getting I don't want no nigga to ever be like, I gave you your fans, I gave you your buzz. I'm the reason. No. Because I already know once you do that major song with somebody, that's when everybody gonna be like, oh, who is this nigga? And then that's when nigga shit gonna start going, no, I don't want to be like,
you want it genuinely. Now, did you mess with I know Draco the Ruler just passed down there and whatnot. Were y'all close, or were y'all working or doing any music? Or
me, like, I didn't really know him, but my boy from the hood, DNB King to you, like, King to you, that's his boy, like, they like this. And my boy from Stink Team, my boy Young Bull, his name Young Bull, he from Stink Team, he rap too. That was my boy. We was in the county for like 10 months together. I did like 10 months in the county with him. So that, like, that's really my boy. So I know Draco through them too. Like, but me and Draco, like, personal, like, I ain't never had no real personal relationship with him. But, like, with Stink Team and Two Greedy members, I know a couple of them. I got, like, some personal relationships with a couple of them guys. They cool people. I fuck with them.
Now, look, I ain't gonna lie, for sure, Long Live Draco, man. I ain't gonna lie, you come off as real genuine, bro. I like your vibe, bro. I'm pulling for you as a rapper and everything. Can you give the people that's gonna watch this interview, man, like tourists that be coming to LA getting robbed, you understand me? Get them a little game on how they could tighten up a little bit one time, man.
Look, this how y'all cannot get robbed. Just don't wear that shit. Just don't wear it. Cause at the end of the day, shit, everybody getting robbed. Like, it's people from
Everybody.
the city getting robbed. Like people who live in the city, was born in the city, born and raised. People know them, everything. We all know this nigga. He's still getting booked. Like it's just like in LA, I can't really like, you know, only thing I can say about LA, if y'all come down to LA, just be safe. Cause this LA is a war zone. LA is a free for all right now. Real life shit. And y'all can think, you know, people ain't know how to be, oh man, fuck about LA. He trying to boost the city up. All right, come out there. Sad. That shit is a free for all. Danger zone. They really think, and that's another thing I learned and I see when I go to other states and I talk to people. Somebody say they be like, man, LA even like LA not even that day. I'm trying to put extras on it, like what the. Like now we're not putting no extras on nothing, but real shit. LA is like it's bad right now. Like it's real bad right now.
Yeah.
Like real nigga shit. Like any other time I tell a nigga like, man, LA not that bad, bro. LA is bad as fuck right now on the set.
Where's somewhere where the cool kicking spots at? Like we can just come vibe and you know what I mean?
All right, so if you want to vibe, I'd say anywhere from Pico North, and I would say from La Brea South. La Brea West. Take La Brea West. All that is good, like Melrose, Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
But only thing about over there, you have a high risk of getting booked.
Police
will get up on your ass, and you know, definitely if you're black, because you know it's a lot of people getting robbed over there. That's the main spots everybody get robbed in.
Okay.
Beverly Hills, Melrose. So police be on shit over there, so you might get your ass
Beverly Hills, right.
Or you might get robbed, like, you know. So like LA, end of the day, it's a lot of places you can go, a lot of places have fun, and then you gotta be on your toes at all times and be, you know, prepared because you don't know what can happen.
Straight up. ASMBOPSTER, man. We got an album on the way, man. What could the people expect coming real soon?
I got some shit coming, man. I probably, you know, I've been waiting. I ain't gonna lie, I've been playing with them, so I might drop like, you know, cool little 15 song album for 15, 16 song album. I got some shit for them. I got hits. I got a lot of shit. I got like 2 mixtapes coming for them. I'm gonna drop one by myself, and I'm gonna drop an ASM mixtape with me and all my homies. It's gonna be like
something before the summer or this summer or
yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to put a date on it, man. I'm trying to get people what they gonna want, man.
Man, let me see. Let's see. It's the 13th. I'd say before the first. Before the first, I'm for sure dropping the tape. Before the first.
Man, I'm gonna play this interview. If we don't get this by June 1st, I'm gonna bring this interview back up and I'm gonna spam your comments with it. Like,
yeah,
you said you was dropping, man.
Before June 1st, I'm gonna have a whole mixtape before June 1st.
It's all good, man. It's definitely a pleasure talking to you, man. Appreciate you taking a little bit of time out with your cousin, man. It's crazy. See, I'm Cuzzin Dre on the radio up here, and you really crippin'. My name ain't got nothing to do with crippin'. I got a big family. Let you feel. I got a big family, and that's really my name. Like, man, no, that's Cuzzin Dre right there. So it just fit me with the radio, and it's just crazy to be interviewing. Yeah, I'm saying a real gangbanging crip right now, man. I appreciate you taking the time out, man, to jump on this Half Baked podcast, man. Your Cuzzin Dre. ASMBOPSTER, man, you know what I'm saying, on 106.1 KMEL, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
For sure, man. Take care, bro.